Da, 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 da. Welcome to the third channel. Today we're talking about reboots. Reboots is something where something is completely started from scratch. A remake is when something is remade in another country. And a revival is when something is continued, but years later. Might have a updated cast, such as the Frasier revival continues where the last series of Frasier ended, but where the new series of Frasier continues. Now, today we're talking about two British staples. One is done by this noise. Let me spin around and do it because it's more funny that way, ready? So it's not Mastermind and it's nothing that, but it is da 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 da. I'll use favourite catchphrase in a bit. So, let's talk about the key elephant in the room. What is the only reboot that's coming soon, like in the next year or two, that has been confirmed by the channel themselves as to be happening, and they've mentioned it several times, and they're over the moon, and people are just hoping that the theme tunes are going to stay the same. That is a Jersey-based cop who left Jersey to go to Midsummer to play a different cop. It's John Nettles. It is Bergerac. Oh, Bergerac! Yes, I will be reviewing Bergerac on Only Murders in the Building. Yeah. Oh yes, Only Murders on TV, my crime drama / police procedural podcast that focuses on reviewing crime / procedurals because you don't really tell the difference. So I just thought I'd shove them into the same category. Yes, the theme tune's been made. The new intro's going to be adapted from that theme tune, and the whole podcast is returning. Yes, it's returning. Yes. So, the reason why we're talking about Bergerac first, because there's two. One's a rumour and one's confirmed. Bergerac is coming back to the channel Drama. Drama is part of the UK TV network, which is going to be rebranded to UN, which is a terrible name for a brand, might I add, but UK TV is far better name for a brand. UK TV can get these things, can do Bergerac, because Bergerac originated on the BBC. UK TV can do the Father Brown spin-off, Sister Boniface Mysteries, because Father Brown is owned by the BBC. The BBC can get Annika and Traced from Alibi, as in to air them, because Alibi is in the UK TV family. And so the reason why I say it like that is because I'm trying to make the point that UK TV is owned by BBC Studios. BBC Studios is their commercial arm. They produce programmes like ITV Studio. ITV Studio do Shetland for the BBC. So it's not really ITV. It's just ITV adjacent, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Bergerac being back is going to have a whole new cast. John Nettles, I do hope that the original cast, even though we might not have them in it, what I want, and it's a want, not a need, it's a want, on the old cast to return, but as their characters either in guest roles or cameos, right? Because that would make this series even better than it already sounds. Because if you have a new cast, don't recast them as those characters. Recast them as brand new characters so that the original cast can return, just do some cameos. Because John Nettles coming back to be a cameo or a guest role in the series would be amazing. We need the Bergerac theme tune to stay the exact same. We need this to happen. Need more than want. Because you can't, well, a few shows have fiddled with the theme tune over the years, such as the Famous 5 adaptation. They've always had a different theme tune, but that's because it's adapted from books. And then Bergerac, because everyone knows and loves Bergerac because of the theme tune and because of John Nettles, obviously we're going to have to find someone that's as star-powered as John Nettles, but we do need to keep the exact same theme tune. Even just might update the graphic ever so slightly on the theme, on the intro, and just keep it the same, but just use 2024, 2025 and future technology to make it look ever so slightly better than it already is. And it's not a big ask or anything, it's just a question. Now, That's going to be out at some point on the Drama Channel, and that has been confirmed by both UK TV and the fact that Richard Osman really wants his wife, who played Osgood in Doctor Who, to be in an episode of Bergerac. But next we're going to talk about a rumour. Now this is a rumour that started in 2018, then died out and back again. And I want to talk about it here because I'm going to talk about all the international versions on TV around the world. But let's do my impression again of it with the theme tune. Are you ready? Ready? Da, 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 da. Tonight, Tom, this is your life. Da, 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 da. Yes, This Is Your Life. For anyone that doesn't know, This Is Your Life was a renowned format that last aired in 2007 with a one-off special with the Sir Trevor McDonald. Is possibly making a reboot, a return. Whether or not it's going to be on the BBC or ITV is not yet known, because This Is Your Life, throughout its history of existence, has always appeared on either the BBC or ITV. And they've had a wide selection of male hosts. Jonathan Ross was rumoured in 2018 to be returning, and that seemed to me like a questionable decision, because it's like, if ITV were not going to have this, and if it was doing it on the BBC, then obviously that wouldn't happen. If ITV had it, then people would get annoyed that Jonathan Ross is on everything. We don't want people to get annoyed that these people are on everything. And I would say that I don't think that Jonathan Ross would have done it as impressively, because I think he should just stick to Jonathan Ross show, because I'm not a huge Jonathan Ross fan, due to the fact that it feels to me on the Jonathan Ross show, it doesn't really allow everyone to speak as much. So you can have some episodes where one person spoke more than the other person, if you catch the very long and very small drift. Now, who will be the host? Well, one of the hosts that I want to be the host, so there's rumours of two people, right? One is Susanna Reid, and the other one is Kate Garraway, I think. So one's a BBC news reporter, one the ITV news reporter. Now, Kate Garraway has appeared on Late Night Live Series 2 Episode 1 on Channel 4, so I know that she will appear on other channels. So that's not the issue. I just feel like if you were doing it on ITV, I wouldn't choose Kate Garraway. But if you were doing it on the BBC, I would. If that makes sense, because Kate Garraway now does Meaning of Life, which is what Piers Morgan used to do. And I don't think Kate Garraway would work well in the This Is Your Life format, due to the fact that she already does more of a historical autobiography on a celebrity. And I feel that Susanna Reid, because she doesn't do any that type of programme, would work, because it's A, nothing we've seen from her before, and B, I think that Susanna Reid was excellent on Hacker Time, so Susanna Reid would be excellent over on this. So for anyone that doesn't know, This Is Your Life is an American programme that used to be about this blue book, and we brought it over to the UK, changed the colour of the book to red, and the red book has been internationally sold, so the blue book was never sold again when they were internationally selling around the format. This Is Your Life has worked in recent years, as in 2022, the Australian version of This Is Your Life returned, and that was a success. So I know that This Is Your Life as a format itself, it can still be successful. Am I looking forward to it? Boy, you bet you am. So This Is Your Life is where a celebrity would be chosen. Everyone in this celebrity's family, work life, and everything would know about it, other than the celebrity themselves. And if they found out, then that episode wouldn't air or even happen. And the host then creates an elaborate prank set up to try and fool the person from coming to this said place. And something will happen, and the host will walk out say, let's say for instance, let's come up with a celebrity. Okay, David Tennant as a Y example. So the host will come up and say, oh, hello, David Tennant. This is tonight, David Tennant. This is your life. And for anyone that's not old enough to have ever seen This Is Your Life, or I'm not really too sure what it is, if you've ever seen Horrible Histories, in the first series 1 to 5, they did their own This Is Your Life segment where there's some historical character coming through. Now, for David Tennant's This Is Your Life, for this example I'm running with, David Tennant would be tricked to come. George Tennant would know about it, everyone else would know about it, and he would sit and have his life discussed. He would meet people, talk about it. It was a really good format, and at the end of it, they would get their version of the Red Book. They would get the This Is Your Life book. And so many people have done it over the years. It's incredible. I did say recently, I was telling someone recently that I think This Is Your Life couldn't work as well because the only reason why I've got doubts in This Is Your Life is because of all the internet celebrities. Back then, when This Is Your Life was popular and was a thing, we had people on it like Rod Hull, we had people on it like Bernard Cribbins, we had people on it like Jeremy Clarkson, and you had people on it that were really well known. Now, because we're in an internet age where celebrities are like people from the internet, people from reality TV, like so-called celebrities that aren't really celebrities. We don't have many UK big heavyweight celebrities that haven't already done This Is Your Life from the years of the 60s all the way up to 2007. So a lot of people have done it. So whether or not this format would work, only time will tell. I'm excited. I hope that the BBC get it due to the success rate of Gladiators and due to the success of The Weakest Link.